Hey everyone, the babies are here, just hatched. I'm potting up some Woolly Dutchman's pipe vine from Joyful Butterfly for them right now. And I actually have another order that's supposed to arrive today from Joyful Butterfly. We'll probably unbox that a little later. This is the host plant for the pipe vine swallowtail and the Polydamas swallowtail. The Polydamas swallowtail are the ones I'm going to be raising that just hatched. Right after they hatch, the first thing they do is they eat their eggshell, and then they'll move down and stay together on one of the leaves. They tend to stay together for quite a while. They're absolutely adorable. So the other set of eggs are also in the same floral tube. They have not hatched yet. They're right here. Just laying their little stem on the leaf of the other plant and just trimming it off. And then they can just climb onto the leaf. And that will be their home for a little while. I used some dowels to make little trellises for the pipe vine, and then they are settled in right down there. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna go put them in the lepidiarium. Now that I've got some babies, I'm gonna bring in some of my other potted pipe vine and do little trellises on it. And I'm actually going to keep it in here so that it will be exclusively for food and won't get eggs laid on it. This one just has one long tendril, so I'm going to kind of leave it in and out. This one actually has 3 long strands, so I'm gonna do one long strand on each dowel. And something that I have learned this time around is that when I'm putting potted plants in the lepidarium instead of cuttings, I'm not going to let them eat it all the way down. I'll switch them out when there's still some leaves left on it, because they grow back much better that way than if they're completely stripped down. All right, well, these plants are all set, and I've also got some more coming from Joyful Butterfly, and this might look like a lot, but I promise you they will tear through this when they get bigger. They become voracious eaters right before they pupate. Hey everyone, it's Thursday morning, and all of the baby Polydamas have moved off their stem and they're hanging out on the back of a leaf. And you can see from this side they've munched through a small portion of the leaf, but right now they're just chilling, and those are their little shadows through the leaf. And here they are up close. Absolutely adorable. Yesterday my Joyful Butterfly order arrived with more Woolly Dutchman's pipe vine to raise these little guys. So we're going to go ahead and unbox that. Or do you want to just sit and watch them crawl around? The other eggs are still eggs. The other eggs are still eggs. Okay. They are very close to hatching. Maybe even later today. 4 more little babies. All right, let's get to the plants. Oh, look, you guys, they're using newspaper now. I think they used like plain white paper before. Good recycling. So there's my receipt. They put the little stamp on it. They put the initials on it with a smiley face. So still, like, I'm sure they have grown a lot, but they still put a little personal touch on packing, and then they have their information sheet with a QR code that you can scan for more information. Love Joyful Butterfly. Absolutely love them. I have an affiliate link to them in the description of all of my videos. And look, these are the aquatic milkweeds. And look, there's blooms on them. They're so pretty. I mean, they're still wrapped up in their packaging, and I can already tell at first glance they look fabulous. Hey, look, and I can do the crossword puzzle. All right. I know the answer to that one. Ohio or Maine. Those are states. S-T-A-T-E. Oh, or means singular. So it'd be state. Okay, I could probably do this puzzle. All right, back to the box. Okay, we'll set that aside for later. Always, 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 so when I unbox these, I just set them in my garden room for a couple days and just let them acclimate. Here's the white paper. So they come really nicely packaged. They wrap the pot in paper plastic to hold the moisture in. Smart thinking, a way to recycle something plastic, and then the paper. And here is the plant, and its leaves will spring open once it's able to sit out for a little bit and kind of air out. You never want to put these right in the ground from opening them. You always want to give them some time to get used to your climate and just recover from being shipped. So I got 4 of the aquatic milkweed, and then here comes the pipe vine. Oh my gosh, it just always looks so fabulous. Okay, and here's the last one. Look how long this one is. So I got 5 pipe vine, and I got 4 aquatic milkweed, which is kind of interesting because usually I get even like 10. Like, why didn't I get 6 pipe vine? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, you guys, I was just going to look up the Polydamas swallowtail, see if there are any fun facts or other information to share with you about them. Look, it's me. you Google Polydamas swallowtail, see if this happens for you. I want to know. So open your Google and search Polydamas swallowtail and see if my little video doesn't come up. Oh my gosh. That was fabulous. Like when you Google something, you're not expecting to see yourself. I love it so much. Okay. They're also known as the gold-rimmed swallowtail. And they only, like in the United States, I now have people who watch from all over the world, which I love that. But if you're in the United States, you're only going to find them in Florida and South Texas. They're in Central America, Mexico, Caribbean, year round because it's so nice and warm there. Can you imagine having year-round, full-on butterfly representation? I know you probably want to smack me right now because I almost have it year-round, but there are times when there's just like one or two, and there's times when my garden is like filled with butterflies, except this year was a weird year, but you know what I mean. So imagine that year round. But then, you know, when you have to go without a little bit, it really makes you appreciate it more when you have it. So I guess it's okay being in Florida, but that's about as much as I'm willing to do. All right, so gold rim, it's also tailless. The swallowtail does not have a tail. So why is it a swallowtail? I don't know. And it likes to live in open wooded areas or abandoned fields or my garden. I have checked every day for more eggs. I haven't found any, so I guess I should be happy with the 7 live caterpillars that I have right now and the 4 eggs. However, I will say that it's unlikely that all of those caterpillars will thrive. I found with raising them, there's usually a runt that if it makes it, it can't pupate, and it'll just be the last one hanging around, and it just stays a caterpillar. It tries to pupate and it's not successful. And then some of them just disappear. And if you know, you know what some caterpillars are like and do. And if you don't, you're not gonna get that moment from me. Ask me in the comments, I'll tell you there. And especially those caterpillars that hang out in groups. And it's not intentional, I don't think, but I'll explain it in the comments. If you want to know, ask me there. And yeah, that's really it. Host plant in the Aristolochia family, which what I use here is woolly Dutchman's pipevine. But if you like a similar caterpillar that is an absolutely gorgeous butterfly that you want to try raising or getting into your garden, go for the pipevine swallowtail. They have a greater range. They are throughout the United States except the Pacific Northwest, and they'll even go up into Canada. So you could get those and raise those. I have raised them. But you know, there's something about those little Polydamas caterpillars. They just have my heart. And if you're not in Central, or no, not Central, if you're not in Florida or South Texas, and you really, really love the Polydamas swallowtail, well, you just have to keep watching my channel. And on that note, we're gonna wind up this video. I'm gonna go and get it edited. It's coming up for you tonight. Tap the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Oh my gosh, y'all, the subscribing thing. It is just like this little mini roller coaster. The time I told you all to find a friend to subscribe, it went down to 31, 35. I lost like 3 subscribers, but now it's back up. It was 31, 41. But I bet it's come back down again. I don't know what is going on with my channel, but it's funny. I mean, it's funny. I just look at it and I laugh. because this is fun and I love hanging out with you, and that is my purpose. Get more butterfly gardens out in the world, not only for the butterflies but for you guys, because those of you who have planted butterfly gardens or were inspired to do so, hence the title Butterfly Gardening Inspirations, and you see the joy that it brings you, we got to get more of that in the world. We got to get more of that in the world. So share, 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 like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. And join the Milkweed crew in the description. And shop Joyful Butterfly, link in the description, affiliate link. Okay, now I'm going to say goodbye. Goodbye.